but I've been kawaii my whole life. Mm. I've been kawaii my whole life. Mm. Oh, y'all. Oh my gosh, my head hurts. I really need to get out of this parking lot. But I really like that song. I didn't write that. I did not make that up. Believe it or not, that's an actual song. I've been trying to find it, but it's just on ISA TV. If y'all watch that, it's Kawaii for Men. That segment, and that's like the theme song they have. I love that song. I've been kawaii my whole life, and it's like a grown ass man singing it. It's absolutely hilarious. And for those who don't speak Japanese, kawaii means cute, so it's funny, cute for men. But yeah, I'll get it. Oh gosh, oh, I got a headache. Okay, so I finished. I'm back. I'm done. I've never stared so hard at so many titles that I could barely see and squinting. My eyes are hurting. I have a headache that is like the size of the Empire State Building. Like, it's just so huge. So let me tell y'all what crap just went down. I get there to get my 3 books, right? This lady tells me, "Oh, you want a bag?" And I'm like, "Okay," because I'm gonna put my 3 books in a bag. That's cool, y'all. I done come back up in this joint. They done told me they doing a bag sale. Fill up the bag with as many books as you can for $3. Oh, I forgot to mention they had DVDs and CDs and all kinds of stuff. I searched so hard, y'all. It took me forever to find something. And I really want to have a conversation about what's her Nora Roberts, James Patterson, and Daniel Steele. Like, how many books did they write? Like, almost every other book had their name on it. And I was like, how are you putting out so many books? Like, how are you? Did you start when you were 12? Are these books coming out when you were 12? Like, how are so many books coming out? Like, I don't know, because I'm not old enough really that I know about that time, but I really would love to know, like, how many books were they putting out a year? Like, were they putting out like a book every other month? Because there's no way they were putting out a book a year. Because our people, in the young adult world, we'd be lucky if we get 2 books a year from the same author, much less like a book every other month. Like, it's not mangas. These books aren't mangas. They're actual novels. They're not comic books. But they are spitting these books out. And I think this is during the times of like True Housewives, and television wasn't really a thing, and so you weren't really watching TV like that. You know what I'm saying? You were reading books. And so these housewives were buying books, book after book after book. Oh my gosh, where else are they going to talk about? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, they had boxes of romance novels. Boxes. Buy a whole box for $3. What? Who the crap buys that many books? Now here's the thing. We're book people, right? So you're like, of course we buy books like that. We buy books in volumes like that. Yeah, because had this been at freaking Barnes and Nobles, and they were just like, yeah, we're having a bag sale, get anything in the store for like, $3. Bitch would have went crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of these books are, books that people have already read. They're very popular. Almost half those books, I have them as a movie. Like, I didn't even know certain movies that I had were like books before. And then some of them were like, man, I really love to read this as a book, but it was hard to watch as a movie. I couldn't imagine it as a book. Like, for example, Dune. I love the movie Dune. But do you know how complicated that movie is? That has to be a complicated book. Like, I just couldn't imagine myself reading it. I was like, I would have just got like, what? I couldn't do it. Something else I saw in there, and I did get something. Hold on. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do it. Y'all want to do this book haul, right? We'll do this real quick. So I got Dragon, actually, and this is the cheesy novel I was telling y'all about. This straight up. This is better. This is the cheesy novel I was telling y'all about. It actually says he's tall, dark, and scaly. Like, oh my gosh. And I'm gonna read this one. Oh, we will get reviews on this. I also went ahead and got Game of Thrones. I've never read it. This was really pretty good condition. And so I was like, man, one day I'm going to want to do that. But I read the first page and I really got like intrigued by it. So with that said, I get the reason why these books are popular. Now, I've seen this in the young adult section as a graphic novel. And that's Monster. And I've always been interested in it. And I don't know much about it, but just to read the back, Stephen Harmon's Black. He's in jail, maybe forever. He's on trial for murder, and he's 16 years old. And like just the way it looks, like it. Sorry, let me open up a page for y'all. It looks like it's written like a script, and so I was like, oh, this will be a fast-paced read. So I'm really interested in like, what's that all about? Now. This was the books, and I'm going to get the whole, like, series out and stuff that I have that are the same. Okay, this is the same. That's not the same. Okay. So, here's the books that I got, right? And these are all in the Suki Steakhouse part, but they're all out of freaking order. And I know we just had this conversation, was I going to do that? And I did, because it was $3. And so, I might as well just go ahead and get these books, because we all know I'm probably going to go to Ed McKay's and get the rest of them. So, out of the series that I was able to get, I got Dead Until Dark, Dead as a Doornail, Altogether Dead, and Definitely Dead. But I know there's more. I think it's like, isn't this like a 12 book series or something? Anyway, I'm about to get into these hardcore, because if you didn't know this, I love vampires, fairies, and all that stuff. Let's see, what else did I get? I got Holy Smoke. Her wedding plans are going up in Holy Smokes. Yeah, I don't know what this is about, but she had me when the back of the book said, I have warring dragons, ticked off demon lords, eternal damnation, and a maid who wants to challenge me for an otherworldly position I don't even want. At least Jim, my doggy demon, is always at my side. He's never let me down yet. And apparently she's like getting married and some crap went down, and I'm just like, what is this book about? For practically, just throw it in the bag. You find out after you throw it in the bag, right? Then I got this one, Bubble All the Way. I'm not sure where I got this. Something about having a perfect husband. Maybe he's not as perfect as he seems. I'm not sure. A lot of these books are on my way. Now, this book is Every Which Way But Dead. And, on my Nook, which is dead, like it is dead, and somehow I got to get those books again, but I think I have the first sample of the first book, but I think you can probably read them out of order, because I think it's like, this is the same person, and you just read about different situations. I think you read these out of order, but I went and got this one anyway. But if it comes to it that I shouldn't have read out of order, then again, if I like this, I'll go to Ed McKay's and I'll get another one, like, starting from the beginning. Oh yeah, this is what I really wanted to talk about. So I never read, like those books that seem to be by the same author that come out like crazy popcorn. But John Grisham or whatever, right? I heard nothing but good things about him, and I've seen a lot of the movie remakes of his books. And so one of the movies that I love the most, and I haven't seen it in forever, was The Firm. And so I said, man, I'm gonna get the book and I'm gonna read this. Like, I bet this is good. Like, I don't read stuff like this, like at all. Like y'all see my channel. I don't read stuff like this. But I love this movie because I love intrigue like this and mystery and just like how people can finagle the law and all that. I just love it, man. I just love it. I eat it up. I probably should have got The Client by John Grisham, shouldn't I? But I wasn't gonna read it. But I know I'm gonna read this. Like the whole thing was, if I'm gonna get a book, I'm gonna get something I'm gonna read. And I was gonna get books for other people, but I didn't know what they wanted. And I was like, these are kind of people that are like kind of hard to like get on the first try. And I'm like, yo, I'm getting tired. My head hurts. I ain't about to blow up a bunch of people to see if they want to read this or not. So anyway, y'all, this vlog is getting like, well, I mean, I guess this is a vlog. Y'all, I'm not a vlogger. I'm sorry. I don't know how this is gonna look. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I don't know. Do y'all want to get something to eat with me? Like, y'all about that life? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna see what I can find to eat, because I think that's where my headache is coming from, because I maybe need to eat something. And so, let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of this parking lot. Alright, I'll see y'all in a minute. Y'all gotta check this out. People are out here straight up getting boxes. Can y'all see that? Y'all probably can't even see that. Y'all, people were in there getting effing boxes of books. And I kept thinking, like, what group home do you stay at? Like, that you're like getting all these books for these kids. Because, I mean, there was all kinds of books. Like, if people had gotten boxes and boxes of children's books, I would have got that. You know, because you can read right through those. Gives kids a great variety to choose from. Whatever. But we're talking about a whole bunch of Daniel Steele, James Patterson, a little bit of Stephen King, and other authors whose names don't come to mind. What's her name? Diana, the person who did the Outlander series, Diana Gabaldon, maybe? Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. I just know the first name, Diana. And I saw her name quite a few times. I was a little bit astonished. Like, I knew she was known for the, you know, Outlander series, but it was more than just Outlander that was out there. So I thought that was pretty cool. Not to say that because an author wrote one thing, that all of a sudden they can't have written other things. That's not what I'm saying. But, you know, I would just, when I think of things that people make and stuff like that, I always author, oh, they made that. You know, I don't think of, oh, maybe they've written other stuff. Maybe I should go check that out. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm going down the road. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I've complained so much in this doggone vlog. But, I had a lot of stuff on my mind last night. I think, you know, I don't know why I slept so hard. Have you ever done that? Like, just slept so hard that you woke up with a headache? But you keep thinking to yourself, what is sleeping hard? How does one sleep lightly? You know, how does one sleep just right? But, yeah, like, my head hurts. This guy's all over the place with his riding his bike. He killing me with that. People kill me when they reckless with their life. I mean, I guess you can say, how can I speak and I'm freaking like recording and driving at the same time? That's pretty doggone reckless. Well, my opinion. But yeah, I gotta eat something like right now, or I'm gonna like skin a cat that I see and like cook it in the sun. Like, I'm just, and that's a horrible thing to say. I can't believe I actually said that because I really want to get a cat. Speaking of which, y'all, oh, cross your fingers, hope to not die. Oh, that reminds me of something I should be doing right now other than vlogging. I need to call the animal shelter because I want to see if I can come in and volunteer, because that's what I really, really want to do. Next weekend is coming in volunteer and think about being a foster parent, because that's what I really want to do. Is be a foster parent for pets. Isn't that weird? Like, well, I guess because I don't really think that no government in their right mind will allow me to be a foster parent for children. They'd be like, no. we've looked at the credit reports, and you live in an apartment. I think not. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I wouldn't give it to me. But I can take care of an animal, for crying out loud. You know what I'm saying? I can take care of a cat or a dog, but I'm not going to take in a dog, because when they're young like that, like, I can't do all that pooping and peeing. It can't be done by me. But anyway, lovelies, I'm gonna call them and we're gonna see what happens if they allow me to, like, show my ass at freaking animal shelter. Hey you guys, so I'm back at home and I'm gonna show y'all what I got on the Pizza Vino. And I got sub sandwich Italian, and I got some cheese sticks. And I also got me some hot chips too. Yeah, I was hungry. Like, I'm not gonna eat all this by myself, but hungry. Like, I don't really think I ate that much. I ate like a little Jimmy Dean's breakfast sandwich like earlier today. But anyway. Alright. I'm gonna talk to you guys later again. I'm not a vlogger. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Bye, you guys.